and I went on to play ball and everything after, so it's not that.
All right, well, let's see. Why don't you use your legs? Because they don't work. Here they go. Watch. You're not going to get any shift forward. You go back, okay. You got a little bit of a lateral sway. Your right leg, your right knee is unstable. Watch it. Watch what happens here. Your right hip's going to move laterally. Your right knee's going to move laterally. Not too much, but that lateral shift is not good. You start down, you get a little bit of shift, but now you're backing up, man. There's no lateral shift.
Back up. So
you're trying to lift it in the air.
Also, I'm going like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rather than
this.
Coming through it.
Well, in biomechanics, there's 6 degrees of motion. Your spine can go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, and this way. So this is forward flexion, extension, lateral bend right, lateral bend left, right and left rotation. Those are 6 degrees of motion. You use all of them. But you have too much side bend coming through. You have a little bit too much lateral shift in your right hip. And then you don't shift your weights. You don't pivot. Your left hip should be over here. I'll show you a tour player and you'll see what I'm talking about. And it doesn't matter. I'll put anybody up here. I want to try to find somebody with your... I don't know who this is. Oh, that's Danny Lee. All right, see how much lateral shift he gets there?
Yeah.
That ain't happening. See, that right there is not happening in your swing. All right, now. That much lateral tilt, side bend will open the face significantly.
It doesn't look good when I'm on top.
When you slide forward and tilt, the face is going to want to open.
So I'm sliding forward and going like.
Well, you're not really sliding at all. I'm saying.
But I'm going like this.
Right, you're tilting your upper body. That puts a lot of. Yeah, so you need to shift your lower body forward and get the weight onto your forward leg. Your left heel, Michael, is completely off the ground at contact. Watch this. There it is. You're doing a jump shot. Wrong sport. Although that's vertical force, and that's how people get power. There's some of the greatest players in the world that did that. One of which is Tiger Woods. That's what people used to say hurt his knee. That's baloney. That's not what hurt his knee. He tried to do Olympic lifting. He was 150 pounds when I played with him. He put on 30 pounds of muscle and did a bunch of heavy lifting. That's how he hurt himself. All right. So I think you understand what we're trying to do now.
Make sure it's not going like this. Okay. Right. And you're just putting the heel on the ground, right?
So don't try to exaggerate. You have to.
Here, I'll give you another tall guy. This guy's name's Cameron Tringali. He's about 6'4", maybe taller actually. Turns back. Watch the lateral shift. There's no hang back in that swing.
I guess then it doesn't have to be exaggerated or a lot.
No, it's 10 inches. 10 to 12 inches of lateral shift.
Let me try that.
All right, now, do I say you should go out there and do that on the course? Probably not right away. You'll probably shoot 100 trying to do that.
Well, that's where I am now, and it should be 10 strokes off there.
I think if I had one swing thought for you, I would focus on the backswing going around more and up, put more around that way. I wouldn't think about trying to shift your weight on the course. I think that's a big mistake. Any sort of downswing thoughts, I stay away from on the course. Not to say you shouldn't work on your pivot. One of the drills you should do, give me a club because I'm recording this. Put your knees together. Put your club across your thighs and bring your knees together. Roll your right ankle and bring your knees together. You got to work on. You got to get your right. Yeah, you got to get that right knee moving toward the target. See, you don't really have much movement in your right knee. Here's where you started. Here's where you finished.
Make sure that this V points to that shoulder.
There's not a lot of lateral movement. You can see how much more lateral shift he gets.
Should go back and should put you in the mirror.
All right,
That's
enough.
Practice down the range.
You can get there, you're golden.
Okay.
Yeah, I would practice it on the range for sure.
But I'm going down to Augustine in a month, and I want to make sure I can play.
Well, you can play.
This is wild.
What you've got to decide is what key works for you. I'm only giving you 2 swing thoughts. There's a lateral shift. That's Graham McDowell.
You play the ball.
And is the same for my irons as well, or is it a little different?
It's all the same.
Plug this incrementally longer, like a 6, 5, 4 hybrid, because about half ball increments to your left.
Okay. So these 800%.
All right, that's enough.